Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here, and welcome to another review. And it's time for me to look at yet another of the pitiful, painful efforts from Active Enterprises' NES Action 52 cartridge. This time the game is called Beeps and Blips. Not quite sure what that could be based on the title alone, but we'll soon find out, won't we? Oh, God. Okay, so we've got yet another shitty space shooter. Just what, not at all unoriginal in terms of the Action 52 cartridge. Then. Oh, I can actually go over that. Okay. Oh God. It's really hard to aim the gun. It seems to be another of those games where it goes in whichever was the last direction that you went in. A bit like Critical Bypass earlier. Critical Bypass being one of the other games on the cartridges that I've already reviewed previously. It was one of the earlier reviews that Oh God, this is so stupid. Oh, that music's getting on my nerves. Oh. Give me a lot of one-ups, isn't it? Oh, dear me, come on. Well, I clearly hit that. Oh, dear. This... Oh, dear. But I can't... What? I hit that... Oh, for goodness. I can't help feeling that by trying to do 52 games, that Active Enterprises were stretching themselves paper thin. And paper thin is exactly what every single game I've played on this wretched cartridge is. Oh God, these are following me. And going diagonally seems to be a real pain in the arse and a bit unreliable. And there's flickery sprites as well. Why am I getting so many one-ups? Seriously, I'm hitting those ball things. What are... God. I mean, if it is one of those that requires multiple hits, make it clearer. And that went straight through me and it didn't seem to harm me. Oh, God. And when those things are in line with the score, it causes much flickering. Oh, there's one up there. Go pick it up. The hit detection in this is terrible. See, look, I'm clearly hitting those. I mean, if it is a multiple hits thing, then make it clear that I'm actually hitting them, because it just looks like the shots are going straight through them. Can you actually die in this? I've been touched multiple times by these ball things, and they don't seem to be even so much as harming me. Oh, that flickering. Oh, God. Go away. See, I'm not dying. What's that all about? Oh, come on. Oh, you can... Duh. Everything about... Every game I've played on this wretched cartridge is so unremarkable. See, oh, God. Deary me, what the hell's going on? This level's taking forever. Will you blow up? See, look, it's ridiculous. The hit detection is absolutely atrocious. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't even have a chance to... Oh, so that now I'm starting to get enemies that kill me, green ball things. Oh, for God's sake. What is this? And I'm sure I picked up tons of one-ups, so that shouldn't have done. And... Oh, this is so bad. Everything about Action 52 that I've experienced thus far is unforgettably horrible. They got glitches beyond belief. A lot of them pick it up. A lot of them have horrible hit detection and unimaginative enemies. I mean, look at these enemies, for goodness sake. I mean, even the ship you're controlling, that purple / pink thing isn't exactly endearing either. Not exactly the Starship Enterprise, is it? I mean, I'm not saying the ship had to look like the Starship Enterprise. Obviously, otherwise Paramount would have had a bit of a field day in terms of litigation if they tried that approach. But at least make a ship that looks like a ship. So they'll pick up the one up, you bugger. That music is really doing my Sweden. Oh god, this level again. Where? Oh, for goodness sake. No, we're going to have this problem where I can barely hit these ball things because they've got the hit detection that's barely even being detected. See, look, I must have hit that thing multiple times and it's not dying. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, look at this, it's ridiculous. It looks like I'm fighting against pink beef burgers. Oh, for goodness sake. This is absolutely awful. Oh, I actually died there. Go away. Oh, sod off. Oh, that is absolutely pathetic. I get killed by an enemy that came out of nowhere and didn't give me a chance to react. I actually genuinely cannot find anything even remotely or worthwhile about any of the games I've played on Action 52. And the Active Enterprise had charged blooming nearly $200 for this back in 1991. Even though you can sort of move diagonally, you can't really fire diagonally. It's really hard to fire diagonally, even though, and you can see I did, because I did just literally a moment ago there. Oh God. Oh, this music. Oh, for goodness sake. It seems odd that sometimes it just doesn't want to go diagonally and other times it's happy to. The ship that you control, it just seems to make up all the rules as it goes along. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, this music. Oh God! Oh no, not these things! Oh, these things come at you at such awkward angles; they're nigh on impossible to hit. Pick up the bloody one up! The absolutely crap hit detection. Ugh. Here come the pink hamburgers of death again. Oh bogger! See, they come at you at such awkward angles and oh, kiss my arse. I'm not playing that anymore. That is absolutely whack. So that's Beeps and Blips on Nintendo Entertainment System's Action 52 cartridge. Graphics have exactly the same problem as pretty much every other Action 52 game I've reviewed thus far. Not up to standards for 1991, and what kind of ships are those anyway? Sound. You get sound effects for shooting and explosions. Other than that, there's just that really irritating tune that loops very quickly and does not get on your nerves. Gameplay. Well, the ship has very inconsistent controls. Sometimes it seems to be happy to go diagonally, other times not. Whether you can actually shoot diagonally seems to be decided by the game itself. There are times when I could happily fire diagonally, and other times it seemed to be a real effort. Sometimes I just couldn't even move diagonally for no apparent reason. The hit detection is absolutely atrocious at the best of times. There were numerous times when I was trying to collect a one-up and it just wasn't picking it up, even though I clearly touched it. And you can get killed by enemies that come out of nowhere and give you no time to react. And why is it in that first run through, a lot of the enemies weren't killing me at all, even though they did on second and subsequent goes? What's that all about? I mean, be consistent, for crying out loud. But no, there's absolutely nothing amazing about this game, any more so than there was for the other games that I've played from this cartridge. So 1 out of 10 again. Bet you were surprised about that, weren't you? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you on another one soon. Texie88 out.